Well, I was looking for the next hike in the south of Spain. I just come across in this kind of structure in Google Earth, and I was like, "Oh, that is a strange one." So it has like a middle point, and then there's a couple of rounded things on the side. So I decided, why not? Just grab the car and let's see what it is. So there it goes. So I grabbed the car and I drove around an hour from my location, and I was quite excited because I knew kind of what it was, but at the same time it was like a strange feeling.
Imagine standing in a sun-baked hill of ancient olive trees, the Subbética wind whispering through gnarled branches, enveloping you in deceptive peace. Less than a century ago, this was the Cerro del Alamillo, near Luque, southern Spain, an nerve center of dread, defiance, and unyielding watchfulness. Here the civil bunker of Alamillo stands on a concrete sentinel, thrusting us into the raw heart of the Spanish Civil War. Picture Spain in 1936, a nation ripped itself apart in a savage civil war from 1936 to 1939, where neighbors turned rifles on each other, brothers chose sides, and olive groves masked killing fields. Cordoba's Subbética Cordillera became a jagged scar of division. Luque, gripped by nationalist forces, stared down Republican troops entrenched in Jaén across the valley. These hills weren't mere scenery. They commanded the vital Córdoba-Granada road and the Tren del Aceite railway, lifeline of olive, oil and munitions, now reborn as the scenic Vía Verde del Aceite. By the late 1936, after chaotic lunges and retreats, the front locked into greedy stalemate. Nationalists refusing to jail Luque's getaway, dug in with feverish urgency, barbed wire snaking hillsides, hasty trenches clawing the earth, watch points piercing the night. As war's endgame loomed in 1938-39, the unleashed ambition, the elite 20th century company of sappers, masters engineers of the nationalist army, carved a fortress from the Cerro del Alamillo, the 1939 inscription etched like a defiant signature into the stone. No flimsy shelter, this labyrinth of reinforcement concrete casemates, 50-meter tunnels, burrowing like veins, machine guns nests glaring outward, and zigzagging trenches waving a deadly web. At its core pulls the command casemate, a hulking beast with upper-level firing galleries for rifle bullets, and lower chambers for ammo, water, or huddle respite. Tunnel snake unseen beneath today's footpath, ferrying troops to camouflage nest on the slopes. These pine-sized fortresses bristle with embrasures, narrow slits sweeping the roadway, and Jaén horizon in crisscrossing fields of fire. Trenches zigzag to the ball-shaped nail blasts, turning the hill itself into a predado. Olive trees its perfect shroud. No thunderous battle scared Alamillo. Its war was quieter, crueler, a grinding siege of nerves. Soldiers, shadows in the gloom, scanned olive dot rigs down to dust, ears straining for Republican boots on the railway. Below, farmers harvest as if oblivion beckoned, a surreal clash of plough and gun. This was war's slow burn, endurance amid whispers of assault, where every rustle could spell doom. Post-1939, time buried the bunkers in overgrowth, locals nodding knowingly but passing silent by. Revival down in the 2000s. Luque's council stuck landowners' pacts, clear paths from Via Verde's old station, fenced perils, and wove it into heritage trails. Today Alamillo isn't weaponry, it's revelation. 3 tunnels where echoes linger, peer through gun slits at valleys once primed for carnage. Trace trenches, edged by fear. Feel how 1936-1939's inferno mold this soil, transmuting pastoral hills into bastions. The bunker demands we confront memory's sharp edge, not to assault strife, but to honor its toll on flesh and earth. Gaze at that weathered concrete erupting from the terror, its 20th century anguish fossilized, whispering that even serene landscape harbors survival grit. Preserve it, visit it, and vow, never again shall the hills bristle with words called geometry.